Okay, let's see how this works. I'm gonna score an episode of Sauce Boys. This is a shootout. So first thing I'm gonna do, as you can see, I've got my Cubase session up here. I've got my finale file down here. I'm a weirdo. I like to write things out in notation. I got my piano only template that I usually write in, keep everything as simple as possible, but it's mainly so I can sort of keep track of what I'm doing each place. Typically ends up being about like a lead sheet, which is some chords and some melody, but sometimes if I'm doing something a little more complex, it kind of going back and forth between Cubase and Finale, it sort of keeps me on track. First thing I'm going to do is import this video file. I'm working with Sauce Boys. This is going to be episode 14 of this web series, later to be turned into a short film. So I've got it stored here in Sauce Boys videos. Let's pull up episode 14, Act 1 score render that they've given to me. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to watch this whole thing without playing or anything. I'm literally just watching it, and I'm going to start importing markers. This is just to sort of like notice what's happening within this episode and kind of go from there. So first thing I'm going to do, I've imported it at the beginning of my project here, and I'm going to go ahead and do F8, which gives me my score. Don't know why it's starting at 0119, so I'm going to hit project settings, shift S. See, my display time offset is there for, must have been for another cue that I was working on earlier. And we'll have it start at 0. I've modified the timecode offset. Do you want to keep? No, I don't want to keep it at the timecode positions. I just want to keep it right at the beginning. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I've got my marker track here above the video, and I'm just going to hit play. And every time something happens within the video that I'm like, oh, maybe I can hit this with a piece of music, I'm going to go ahead and click this add marker button. Now this may or may not, I may or may not be using it, but we'll see. Also, I'm going to go to track control setting. I just want to make sure toggle time base, apply. Okay, yeah, all right, just ensuring that I've got this on this clock icon. That means that whenever I click add marker, it's going to mark a point in time, like minutes, seconds, frames. If I were to click it again, notice it goes to an orange music note. That would make it musical based, which means it would be aligned to a beat or a bar, that sort of thing, which is useful in, like, you know, making a song or something. But for the purposes of film, everything's time based as opposed to bar based. So I'm just going to hover my mouse over that, and I'm going to hit play and sort of mark in what I need to do. So let's check this out. Fade in. See my heroes here. Sneaking up. Tension. What have you? Another close up on heroes. They're sneaking in. And guessing. First encounter, boom. First kick. So probably like full on. Real quick for the cheat. Oh yeah, okay. Stop real quick. I guess if you don't know the show, the main cop is partners with a cop who is a small hockey net. We're taking this super seriously. That's half the fun. Okay, so I'm just gonna mark that. So number 6 is right when Kit first enters. The hockey net.
Get these out of here.
Okay. We're going up to dialogue here between the two main baddies right here. You can see that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and drag 7 over to, actually, I'll do is kind of, if I click and drag within the video, I can go frame by frame. You know, I'm at 18 frames, 17, 16, but it looks like at, boom, 19, that's where the cut is. So by highlighting 7, Command L on my Mac, I've just moved 7 right onto that.
Get these out of here. Go, now!
Okay, so it looks like after she says go now, there's no more dialogue, so I can ramp it up at that point again.
Get these out of here. Go, now!
Hit. Get back into it. Okay, that's pretty badass. He's like the big bad, so let's give him a little cool moment. Yeah, just like total Terminator look here. He just calmly walks while he's getting shot at. Okay, yeah. Let's see what just happened. So let's get another one after. So he's getting away here in the van. So let me go. Okay, that's pretty great. So we're gonna make sure to get a marker right there. Boom. Okay, that whole death sequence was a little protracted, so we can kind of make sure to bring it up a little bit there, or bring it down again. Oh yeah, okay, so we're gonna give her a hero moment here. Because it's like kind of a lingering shot of her. It's like the first time you really realize who it is. Who was that? Ah, it's her. Ah, okay. This is one that the director specifically pointed out to me in our discussions. This is the chief, right? So this is going to get a little tense here. I did watch this a couple of days ago, and yep, hero moment. Chief is still in trouble. Is he gonna make it out of it? We don't know. Something's wrong. Oh. Yeah, so let's go back. There's some slow-mo, and that's always got to be. That's a huge choice, and we're going to accentuate that choice. Okay, so it's on that cut from the captain. Gotta love hearing the sirens in the background in real life here. It's like they know. All right, and boom. Cool. Let's throw a marker in there. Okay, yeah, great. So, is this the end of the cap? And we realize that another hero shot for our hero.
Yeah.
Understanding.
Tanner,
Dialogue.
you and Kid take McGowan.
Okay. Gotta love hearing those keys just fall. I kind of hope they keep that in. All right, let's.
Yeah. Tanner, you and Kid take McGowan.
Have a plan.
I got her.
He runs out, and then I believe there's a chase scene after that. That's Act 2. Cool. So that is that's sort of my process when it comes to that. Now, am I going to hit 21 different markers? Of course not. But what I've done is I've sort of identified lots of little micro beats that are occurring within this. So hopefully by identifying those beats, I've got a better sense of the overall flow of everything. And that's just kind of a good first step of the process. This is sort of like getting to know the thing that you're about to score.